So now we'll have to have our self-realization. First of all, I have to tell you that all of you should have full confidence that you can get your self-realization. Whatever may be your race, whatever may be your religion, whatever you might have done, whatever may be your age, anything, you all can get self-realization. That is first confidence is it. It's very important not to doubt yourself. In no way please doubt yourself. You are all ready just to get your realization. But still, there are, I must say, 3 conditions, which are very simple if you understand. The first one is that you are not to feel guilty at all. It's a fashion to feel guilty sometimes you feel guilty. This guilt business is of no use, I tell you. After all, you are human beings. And human beings can only commit mistakes. You are not God. So what is there to feel guilty? Are you feeling guilty because you are a human being? It's very difficult for people not to feel guilty. There's something so much built in. Especially in the West, I've seen people feel too much guilty. Not in India. I don't think Indians know that style. There's nothing to feel guilty. And those who tell you that you are a sinner, this thing, are themselves something wrong with them. Nobody has business to say that. At present, you understand that none of you are guilty in the eyes of God. Take it from me. Believe me. So forget it and don't feel guilty about anything whatsoever you have done. Let the Kundalini decide, you don't do it. But do you know, if you feel guilty, then this center goes out of order. It's a very remarkable center, this one is, on the left side. When it goes out of order, what happens? You might get angina, you might get spondylitis, or your organs may become lethargic. Physically it has an effect. We always say in English language, pain in the neck. See, somebody must be knowing about it to say pain in the neck. You see, this pain in the neck is nothing but just feeling guilty. It's all mental. Try to understand, it's all mental. So this is the first condition you have. The second one is that you have to forgive everyone without even thinking about them. In general. This is another very difficult situation. But just see logically. Whether you forgive or don't forgive, what do you do? Logically. Nothing. What do? We are just torturing ourselves. When we don't forgive others, we are just torturing ourselves. But the people who have troubled us are very happy, while we are playing into their hands and torturing ourselves. You will feel much lighter if you just in your heart you say, I forgive everyone. In general. Don't think of them. Thinking itself is a headache. Now the third one is also very simple, as I said. You should be very confident because you are a human being, and on the whole, you should be very pleasantly placed towards yourself. You shouldn't condemn yourself. In no way you should try to say that how is it possible, and everything will work out. Because it's all built in. Now supposing you come in this hall, and you have to put on the lights, you have to just switch on because it's built in. But supposing outside only you start saying it may not work, it will work, blah, 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 please first see if it works or not. Why not give it a full chance? So don't doubt yourself. It is going to work out. This is very important, I must tell you, because we have learned to doubt ourselves, doubt others. There's nothing to doubt. You all have got this power within yourselves, and it will work. I'm sure it will work. So, should we have now our session of self-realization? But first and foremost thing is that I respect your freedom. It will take about 10-15 minutes. But those who don't want it, I cannot force on them self-realization. It cannot work out. You have to ask for it. As Christ has said, you have to knock the door. So, if you are not desirous of having it, you should leave the hall. But if you want to have it, then please be seated and you will see the results. It won't trouble you at all. You will feel very much better. And you will go all full of joy from here. Now first we'll show you how we are going to work out for the first time. But this need not be repeated again. How you have to nourish your own centers. Firstly, you have to put your left hand towards me like this. On your lap, please. Just comfortably like this, towards me. Now, this left side, as he must have told you, is the power of your desire, general desire, while the Kundalini is the pure desire. So this power, when you put towards me like this, means you are desirous of having your realization. And with your right hand, which is expressing your power of action, we will be nourishing all our centers. It's very simple now that you put left hand towards me. You have to take out your shoes because the Mother Earth also helps us, and you have to put both your why it's not coming out? What's the matter? Got stuck with something. Just imagine. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Put both the feet apart from each other. Apart from each other. Now, first of all, you have to put your right hand on your heart. In the heart resides the spirit. So that's the first thing we have to touch. Why don't you do it? Then you can't sit here. I'm sorry, madam. Nobody should see others. You must watch yourself. We have been watching others all our lives. Now we have to watch ourselves. All right? Just try. It's very easy. Put your right hand on your heart. In the heart resides the spirit. If you become the spirit, you become your own master. So please take your right hand now, the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side. We are working only on the left hand side. Now this is the center of your mastery. Mastery of the art of handling this divine power. This is created, as I said, by great masters, real masters, prophets. Then you have to take down your hand in the low portion of your abdomen and press it hard on the left hand side. This is the center of pure knowledge. It's surprisingly that when I say that, people get a shock that pure knowledge is here, but later on you will know how it is converted for the use of the brain. This pure knowledge is the knowledge about the divine laws. And that starts working on our central nervous system, which we have to achieve in our evolution. Then we raise our hand again onto the left side of our abdomen on the upper part, then onto our heart, then into the corner of your neck and shoulder where I have told you have problems because of this obstruction in this center. Then you turn your head to your right fully. Fully you turn it to your right. Now you take your right hand on top of your forehead across like this. Put the fingers on one side and your thumb on the other and press it hard and put it down as far as possible your head. This is the center for forgiving others in general. You have to now take your right hand and put it on the back side of your head, back side. And now push back your head as far as possible. Here, without feeling guilty, without counting your mistakes, you have to ask forgiveness from the divine power without any restriction about yourself. Just to ask for your satisfaction. Now, stretch your right hand fully and put the center of your palm on top of your head and press it hard and push back your fingers as far as possible. This is very important to push back your fingers. The center of the palm on the fontanelle bone area, which was a soft bone in your childhood, push back your fingers now. Press it hard. And now you have to move your scalp clockwise 7 times. Slowly, the scalp has to be moved 7 times. Push back your fingers, otherwise there won't be any pressure. That's all we have to do, that's all. But please remember to push back your fingers. Please remember. Now we'll have to close our eyes. Before closing the eyes, you should see that your 2 feet are apart from each other, that you are not bending in front too much or bending behind too much, but sitting in a straight manner. And you can take out your spectacles if you like, because you'll be closing your eyes until I tell you don't have to open. If there is something tight on your waist or on your neck, you can little bit loosen it. You have to be comfortable. So you have to be very pleasantly placed towards yourself. Now, please put left hand towards me like this, right hand on the heart, and now close your eyes. Here now you have to ask me a very fundamental question about yourself. Please ask 3 times. You can call me Mother or you can call me Shri Mataji. This question is to be asked, all these questions from your heart, not loudly. So please ask 3 times. Mother, am I the spirit? Ask this question 3 times. Mother, am I the spirit? Now, if you are the spirit, you are your master. So please take your right hand in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side, press it hard, and ask me another fundamental question about yourself. Mother, Am I my own master? Ask this question 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Ask this question 3 times. Now, please know that I respect your freedom. And I cannot force pure knowledge on you. You have to ask for it. Please put your right hand now in the lower portion of your abdomen and press it hard. Here you have to say 6 times because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. Please say it 6 times. When you ask for pure knowledge, the Kundalini starts rising. So now we have to open our upper centers with our full self-confidence. So now raise your right hand in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side. Press it. And here you have to say 10 times with full self-confidence. Mother, I am my own master. Please say that. Mother, I am my own master. Please say it 10 times. You have to know the fundamental thing about yourself, that you are not this body, this mind, these conditionings, this ego, these emotions, these desires. But beyond that, you are the pure spirit. So now raise your right hand on top of your heart and say with full confidence again, Mother, I am the pure spirit. Please say it with full self-confidence 12 times. Mother, I am the pure spirit. This divine power is the ocean of knowledge and compassion. It is the ocean of love and bliss. But above all, it is the ocean of forgiveness. So, all the so-called mistakes you have committed can be easily dissolved in this power of ocean of forgiveness. Please raise your right hand in the corner of your neck and your shoulder. And put your head to your right and forgive yourself. Here you have to say 16 times. 16 times you have to say, Mother, I am not guilty at all. Say it with full self-confidence 16 times. Mother, I am not guilty at all. I have already told you that you have to forgive everyone in general without even thinking about them, because you are playing into wrong hands by not forgiving them. Now, raise your right hand to your forehead across and put your fingers on one side and your thumb on the other side. Now, please try to put down your head as far as possible. Now, here, with full confidence, without counting, from your heart, you have to say, Mother, I forgive everyone in general. If you don't say it now, you'll be surprised that the center is a very constricted center. It won't open and the Kundalini won't rise. As it is, you have suffered so much by not forgiving, and now you cannot give up your self-realization for this kind of a mental projection that you have against yourself. So please forgive everyone in general. Very important it is. Now, please take your right hand on the back side of your head and push back your head as far as possible. Here, without feeling guilty, without counting your mistakes, just for your own satisfaction. You have to say from your heart, not how many times, from your heart, O Divine Power, if I have done anything wrong, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. Again, I say that from your heart, not how many times. You have to say, O Divine Power, if I have done anything wrong, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. Now, stretch your right hand. Stretch the palm. Put the center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a soft bone on your childhood. But here you have to remember that this is the most important center, the last center. Now, you press it back, your fingers. Press it back as far as possible. This is very important. Stretch them backwards and put a good pressure on your scalp. Please put down your head. Here again, I cannot cross over your freedom. I respect it. So I cannot force self-realization on you. So please press it hard and try to move your scalp slowly 7 times, saying, Mother, please give me self-realization. Say it 7 times. Slowly move it 7 times. Now please take down your hands, slowly open your eyes and put both your hands like this towards me. Now watch me without thinking. Can you do it? Can you watch me without thinking? You can wear your glasses if you want to. Now please put your right hand towards me like this and put down your head and see for yourself if there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. It could be warm, it could be hot. But with the left hand, you should see it which is little far away from the head, not on top of the head. And just see for yourself. Some people get it very far, but still you see for yourself, move your hand and see for yourself if there's a cool or a hot breeze coming. If it is hot, that means you have not forgiven. Please forgive. Please forgive at this moment. Don't miss your self-realization. Bend your head fully. Now, please put your left hand towards me. Again, bend your head and see with your right hand if there's a cool or a hot breeze coming out of your fontanelle bone area. Now, again, once more, bend your head again, put the right hand towards me and put the left hand on top of your fontanelle bone area and see for yourself if there's some cool breeze or a hot breeze like waves are coming out of your fontanelle bone area. Now, you have to put both your hands towards the sky like this, bend back your head, and you have to ask a question 3 times, any one of these questions 3 times in your heart. Mother, is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost? Ask this question 3 times if you like. Or, Mother, is this the all-pervading power of God's love? Or, Mother, is this the Parama Chaitanya? Ask any one of these questions 3 times in your heart. Now, please put down your hands. All those who have felt cool breeze, you can move hands like this. Keep that. Felt the cool breeze in the fingertips or in the hands or on top of the fontanelle bone area. Cool or warm, anyone, all of you who have felt it, please raise both your hands. Just a minute. I bow to all of you, all the saints. May God bless you. It's really wonderful how so many of you, most of you have felt the cool breeze, except for 1 or 2 people here and there. Maybe something is working in their minds. It's there. You all have got it. And so now I bow to you, all of you who have got your realization. This is the beginning, the sprouting of the seed as they call it. But it will have to grow more and more. I'll be coming next year again, and I hope you'll all be great trees of spirituality in Newcastle. They didn't have program for Newcastle, but I said you better keep it because I enjoyed the vibrations of this place very much, and I did feel that this was a great place where there will be lots of real seekers. And I found that today. Thank you very much. All of you should understand that this is beyond discussion, beyond argument. We have a very good center here. You all should come to our collective programs and respect yourself and your self-realization. Now you